Harry Kane and Eric Dier will not be the only Englishmen gunning for Arsenal on Wednesday. Anthony Barry, who started his coaching career at Wigan, is Bayern Munich's assistant manager and one of the most sought-after coaches in Europe.
The ex-Accrington, Yeovil and Fleetwood midfielder was brought to Germany from Chelsea by Bayern chief Thomas Tuchel, with the pair having worked together at Stamford Bridge, and if Bayern score from a corner or a free kick against Mikel Arteta's side, that will be down to Barry, who is in charge of the team's set pieces. Barry will leave the German club with Tuchel at the end of the season, and the offers have already come in.
He has just turned down a second approach from Ireland to replace boss Stephen Kenny, who was sacked in November. Read more on Football Hollywood. Pass Wrexham warned they face huge problems if Reynolds amp. McElhenney walk away. Mix emotions. Arsenal blow as star duo face late fitness test before second leg versus Bayern, but Barry, who combined his role at Chelsea as a part-time coach for the Irish, will be assisting Roberto Martinez with Portugal at Euro 2024.
Barry, who also worked for Martinez with Belgium at the 2022 World Cup, wants to be a manager in his own right, so is waiting for the right offer for next season. However, he is not the only Englishman currently coaching in the Bundesliga. Craig Fleming, assistant coach at Southampton for 4 years under Ralph Hasenhüttl, has linked up with the Austrian to become Wolfsburg's number 2.
Most read in football. Kyle's baby joy. Kyle Walker reveals gender of fourth baby with Annie Kilner, hints at name. So proud. Kyle Walker and wife welcome fourth baby, and footballer couldn't be happier. Penalty spat. New footage of Chelsea pen farce versus Everton emerges as fans slam disgrace. RIP icon. Germany World Cup winner and Eintracht Frankfurt legend dies aged 78. Casino special. Best casino welcome offers. Ticket disparity. Liverpool have been given just 750 tickets for Thursday's Europa League tie with Atalanta. To enter the ballot, Reds fans had to have bought tickets for 22 of the previous 24 European away games over the last 5 seasons.
Huge Arsenal concerns as 2 key stars facing late fitness test before Champions League second leg with Bayern. That is some loyalty, whatever team you support. Meanwhile, Arsenal will have just under 3,800 supporters against Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena on Wednesday, and they have all paid a relatively affordable £42.
€80 a ticket. To watch the first leg at the Emirates, supporters had to fork out between £70 and £103. If you needed proof of the disparity between English and German ticket prices, here it is.
Broadcaster outsmarted. A well-known broadcaster did not see the funny side after a telling off in the posh seats at Chelsea. In an exclusive area behind the home dugout at Stamford Bridge, he caused a bit of a stir by shouting at the home bench during a game.
The television and radio presenter was told to calm down by security, and during the heated exchange, he trotted out the infamous line, "Do you know who I am?" The unimpressed official pretended to switch on his lapel microphone and shouted, "Can I have the welfare department? There is a Chelsea fan who doesn't know who he is." Read more. Son STORIESGONE potty. My road is so full of potholes I'd rather go to jail than pay council tax. Buzz off. BGT fans demand huge shake-up to new series after rule break backlash flying high. Tottenham fans were left frustrated by the cost of the £150 train to get to Newcastle for Saturday's Premier League game.
So a few Hertfordshire-based supporters found it cheaper to get a bus to Stansted Airport and take a Ryanair flight to Edinburgh, £70 return, before getting a train from Scotland to Newcastle, £40 return. This one will have stung Kane the most. What's the German for Schadenfreude? Says Dave Kidd by Dave Kidd. Of all the trophies Harry Kane has missed out on, this one will have stung the most.
This was supposed to have been a dead cert. This was nailed on. Bayern Munich had won 11 successive Bundesliga titles, so when the England captain signed for the great Bavarian powerhouse last summer, we all said, well, at least he'll finally win something. Yet on Sunday evening, there were Bayer Leverkusen, known in Germany as Neverkusen, because they hadn't previously won the league thanks to several late implosions, cavorting around, 16 points clear, unbeaten in all competitions and confirmed as champions with 5 games to spare.
And so the greatest trophy curse in footballing history continues. And this one really is freakish because Leverkusen's story is almost as extraordinary as Leicester City's miracle title in 2015-16. The season when Kane won his first Premier League Golden Boot and Tottenham ended up third in a 2-horse race, behind Arsenal. Kane is always the runner-up, always the nearly man, always the fall guy, too often a figure of fun for those taking pleasure in the misfortune of others.
Does anyone know the German word for Schadenfreude? Click here to read Dave Kidd's column in full. To read more from Dave Kidd, click here.